Okay, guys. On the previous one, we were doing the substituting. Yeah, how do you pronounce it? Substitution. Substituting. Ah, come on. So we're using the substitute don when we're solving this simultaneous equation. So now we're going to be looking at the elimination method. Okay. So now I did, okay, not that I did. I can't remember if I did. Or when your substitution, it is in a case whereby you have something like this, whereby probably one variable is having a coefficient of 1. Okay, so it's easy to make y to be the subject of the formula here without any complications, right? That is when you can opt for the substitution method, whereby if variable a1, it can be x or y, even a coefficient of 1. Then you can use the substitution method. Okay, I hope that one is clear. So don't mind that one. I'm just going to take it off. So it's just explain. So now the elimination method. It is always adopted whereby you are having the first, maybe in equation 1, and then in equation 2 you use the elimination method. Nangabe it's inkulumo yesiZulu ngoba English yangibaleka. Nangabe ke kuyenzeka ukuthi ku equation 1 kube khona i-variable ene coefficient efanayo na ku equation 2. Siyazwana mos? Usebenzisa elimination method whereby in equation 1 there is a coefficient that is looking the same with the coefficient of the very same variable in equation number 2. Oh, English. So in this case, like, you do not have any variable that is having a coefficient of 1, so it's going to be hard for you to make y the subject of the formula or x. You can make it, but when you solve, you're going to come across complication. You have to know your story. You have to know your story. So in this case, by saying kufanele kube ne variable ene coefficient engathi efana, so like here yabona u2y kuno 2y, yabona. It's just that this one is negative, this one is positive. So, but then the main objective is for them to have or to carry the same coefficient. I know some will be arguing the other one is negative, the other one is positive. No, basically in general, I'm saying is the numbers alama coefficient if analysis fine. Okay, so in this case, sinas. Okay, so if you have that a property, I'm not sure to call it a property or what, then you use the elimination method. When the elimination method, you just put a plus sign here. Okay, you just add these two. You just add these two, right? You just add. You are adding like terms between now. I'll add in my own. I'm going to 4x plus 2y. Because about one answer I call up. We'll add the like terms between. So you've got 4x plus 3x. That one give us 7x. Right? So now we have got minus 2 plus 2y. It's a 0, guys. So that is the whole point of eliminating. We want a one variable to cancel each other. Okay, so then now you add the numbers on the other side of the equal sign. 16, I must be drunk or what? 6 and 8, it's 14. Okay, so that's the whole point of eliminating, because we know definitely when you use the elimination method, one variable that would cancel each other, and then you're gonna get a 0. So now you've got 7x is equals to 14. Then divide by 7, then divide by 7. Oops, this one cancel. So your first value of this simultaneous equation is the value of x. 14 and 7, when you divide this one, you get a 2. All right. So now, to find the value of y, you take either equation 2 or equation 3. Where there is x, you substitute in the value of x. Get it? So you choose whether you take the first one or you take the second one. We're going to get the sum answer, right? So let me take equation 2 to find one. So therefore, y will be, it's going to be, you indicate that you're going to sub x in equation number 2. You can write it with a a smallanyana thing. You can write it with a pencil. You sub x, or the value of x, into equation number 2. Okay, or whether number 1 or number 2. Number 1 or number 2 is still going to be fine. So therefore, it's going to be 2y plus 3. Now, where there is x, you put in the value of x here. In our case, it was 2. So this one is equals to 8. So 2y plus 6 is equals to 8. Okay, we're solving, guys. This is a linear equation. So we transpose this 6 to the other side. If it's positive this side, it's going to be negative this side. So it's going to be 8 minus 6, right? 2y is going to be equals to 2. So divide by 2, divide by 2. Oops. This one cancels. So your y is equals to 1, because 2 divided by 2 is 1. So there you go. Elimination. It's my favorite.